This new RC truck could be the best value in tent scale RC crawling, and in this video I'm going to tell you why. This is the new Yikong YK41011 provided exclusively from HobbyZone. This is built to go head to head with the Axial Base Camp, the Traxxas TRX4 Sport. Very similar features on this that we're going to go over in a minute, but the price tag on this is significantly lower, with a ready set version available for $229.99 and the ready to run version available for $249.99. And at that price, you get a lot of bang for the buck, because this has some great performance features that we're going to go over in this video. But first, let's go over the unboxing. I'll show you what comes in the package. This is the ready to run version, so I'll show you everything that comes with this one. Then we'll go into all the key features, and then we're going to run it, and I'll show you how this thing performs. All right, here's the box that this comes in. It's got nice color graphics all over it. We've got breakdown of the key features here in graphical format. Also shows the variety of different colors that this comes in. Inside the box, we get the truck itself. We get this nice Dumbo RC radio. We get the owner's manual. We get some additional stickers here. Also get some basic tools. Since this is the ready to run version, this truck also comes with a 2S LiPo battery. It's an FMS actually, 3300 milliamp battery with the XT60 plug on it. The radio that this comes with, this Dumbo RC unit, this is a nice radio here. Feels good in the hand, nice and solid. It's a 4-channel unit. We've got channels 3 and 4 on the top here. There is some additional functionality already provided with the radio that I'll go over with in a minute. You can flip up the little screen here. We've got all of the trim dual rate adjustment here as well. Let's take a look at the truck itself. Let's start with the exterior here. So this is a one-piece Lexan body. It's an unlicensed body here, modeled after the Toyota LC79. Comes in a variety of different colors, 5 different colors actually. We've got the kind of tan version here. We've got nice, big, thick molded bumper up front. No bumper in the rear at all. We have a molded snorkel, mirrors here, stickered windows, very minimalistic body, although it does look good. This molded bumper here in the front is ready to accept LEDs, doesn't come with any LEDs or light functionality built into it, but this is one of the areas where you could build on it, modify it yourself because it is ready to go. And that's going to be a common theme with this truck. You know, this is really a great beginner's truck. It's a good blank canvas that you can add onto and customize and build as you become more familiar with the hobby. Truck sits on these plastic wheels wrapped in these Hyrax looking tires. The tires are very stiff. They're also on the larger side for this truck. I'm gonna think for a scale appearance, you could go with a little bit of a smaller tire on this. I also found out as I was running it, and you'll see in the run footage, I get some catching on the bumper, get hooked up on the edges of the bumper there in times when it's really articulating. So I do think a downsized wheel and tire package here, could still stick with the 1.9s, but go with a smaller diameter tire. Something softer compound would really serve this thing well. Those tires and wheels are mated up to these portal axles. We got that nice ground clearance underneath here. These also have a manual locking and unlocking differential function, which I'm a big fan of. I really like the functionality of the locking and unlocking diffs, but I'm not a big fan of them on an electronic configuration because of the risk of failure when you're out on the trail. So these, with the switch that they just have this kind of knob here in the axle. Just kind of toggle that back and forth. It's got real nice smooth action on it. So there we've got open diff. You can then just slide that back over and lock it up. So you could have, you know, your locked rear, you have your open front for good handling, which was the primary configuration that I ran it in, and I felt like that worked great out on the trails. But take the body off here and take a look at the chassis. So the body's just on 4 pins, comes right off, no lights or electronics or anything, so very simple to take that on and off. Underneath here, we can take a look at the chassis. Now we do have molded inner fender liners here. It is a nylon chassis, so there is some flex in the chassis for sure. This is not gonna have the rigidity of a metal unit. Nonetheless, they've done a good job keeping the transmission and the motor down low and up front. The motor itself is a 32-turn 550 sized brush motor, mated up to a 2-speed transmission. So out of the box, you do get some functionality here with the servo actuated 2-speed transmission operated with the radio. Now I found that this had really solid wheel speed, even on 2S. It had plenty of speed to get up and going at a good clip down the trail and still crawled really well. For electronics powering that motor, we've got a HobbyWing ESC here. We've got a 1060 ESC. We've got our 6-channel receiver mounted here on the driver's side slider. Your battery tray is going to be right in the middle, so it's going to fit right in there, nice and snug. Now this is also 3S capable. Up front, we've got a chassis mounted servo, oil-filled coilover shocks at all four corners. Now these are not adjustable. You do have some adjustability on where you mount the shocks given the shock placements that you have available on the chassis, but no preload adjustment on these shocks themselves. Suspension action feels pretty smooth. The shocks do feel a little stiff for how light this truck is and how minimalistic the body is on it. Linkage setup underneath. We've got a 4-link setup in the rear. We've got nice thick metal links here. Up front, we've got a 3-link setup with a panhard bar. Plastic slider style drive shafts coming out from the transmission out to those portal axles that I mentioned. I think that's it for the key features on this. Nice solid setup here. Again, it's going to be a great base to build upon. They've incorporated some great features here at such a low cost. So let's go throw the body on here. I've run it a few times already, but I'm going to show you that run footage. We're going to go out and run it again, have some fun. I'm going to show you how all this comes together and translates into performance out on the trail, and we're going to hit some minor rocks too. Heading out to the woods with the new Yikong here.
How fast does it go?
I don't know. Let's see how fast it goes.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh wait, I got a 2-speed, I think, somewhere.
Yeah.
Here, this is low gear right here. Wide open right there. You right? Let me switch it. I'll put it in high gear. So now I'm in, should be in high gear now. So it's not a speed demon by any means, but it's enough to get away from you on the trail. I'm in walking speed right now. It's walking away from me. So not bad. But if I put it down into low gear, excellent slow crawl. Super smooth, low end power, nice and linear in low gear. But that's all you get top speed. It is very slow in low gear, which I personally am a fan of. I don't like a lot of wheel speed, so this setup works pretty good for me. Beautiful evening out. Golden hour. So I got my front diff is open for some good handling. I got my rear locked. Let's go hit the trail, big guy. Which way do you want to go? Want to go down that way?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll follow you.
There's nowhere else to go.
I'm noticing, I don't know if that translates on the camera, get a lot of rattling from that Lexan body as it's going along. Really like the looks of it out here. It's got a nice sporty look to it. It's one of my favorite spots out here. Get it articulate. Suspension action is good. Tires are really stiff. Could definitely benefit from some softer tires. Oh, it looks good. I'm finding that on the trail, the speed feels adequate in second gear. So initially what felt really slow doesn't bother me at all. This is good for a trail truck. I'm gonna come up to this rock. There we see the diff's open, struggling there. What if I put it in low gear? Switch it down. Shifting feels smooth and responsive. Let's lock that up. All right, now let's try it with diffs locked. What am I hung up on? Oh, on the bumper there. There we go. With diffs locked, no problem. Love that manual locking mechanism. So this to me is a great combination. You've got the electronic shifting for your 2-speed, but the manual locking and unlocking differentials. I love this. It's a great driving experience for me. Bicycle test. If I go over this log.
They looked out just in case.
Nice. Right, daylight's fading fast. I'm gonna go up a couple of washouts here, see how this thing rock crawls. Just playing around for a little bit, just find that the tires definitely are slick down here. It's probably not even the tires. I think just for the better insert, they do a whole lot better.
Look at buggy.
Slow crawl is excellent on this thing.
I think the buggy might be stuck. Beast buggy.
Final thoughts on the YK41011. I'm impressed with this truck. It actually surpassed my expectations with this thing, and I had a lot of fun with it out on the trails and on the rocks. Now I'm excited to go hit some more hardcore rocks with this thing, but on the conditions that we tested it on, it did really good. Certainly feel like it punches well above its weight as far as the price tag goes. There's a lot of performance and bang for the buck that you get for an entry-level price of 230 bucks here. There are certainly areas where you feel that low cost, the way the thing rattles like a tin can going down the trail from that Lexan body. So this is going to be a great entry-level crawler here for someone who's just getting into the tent scales, or maybe you want to try out the hobby, don't want to spend a ton of money. This is a great option at just 230 bucks or 250 for the full RTR. You get a lot of great functions here, and you get a great base to build upon. And that's really what they were going for with this truck, and I think they succeeded. Now, as far as aftermarket support, I don't know how much there is for aftermarket components like brass upgrades for the front, knuckles and things like that. Certainly we'll be able to do wheels and tires, with the standard size hexes. You can throw some beadlock wheels on here, some softer compound tires, which it desperately needs. And I would downsize the tires to avoid rubbing on the front end there. Yikong does have a suite of replacement parts available. I know because I broke a bunch during our testing, being a meathead. Oh. So I was able to get replacement parts pretty swiftly, which is great. So we'll see what aftermarket support is available for this in the future. But nonetheless, again, a great beginner's truck, great base to build upon. But guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What do you think of this new release here? And as always, I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so, and I'll see you in the next video.